Okay, here we're going to be looking at periodic table trends and a little bit of detail on ions in this everyday connection to biology at Tobacco University. So first off, we want to think about ionic trends. And metals tend to lose electrons and nonmetals tend to gain electrons, where most of the nonmetals are on the right-hand side of the periodic table. Atomic radius, half the distance between the nuclei of identical atoms, and this decreases as you work away from left to right down a period. Ionization energy is the minimum amount of energy required to move a valence electron, and electron affinity is the amount of energy released when an electron is added to a neutral atom or molecule. So we see the breaking here of the pasta. Now when we're going through and adding an electron, well, energy can be released. As we see adding a ball here, we see that energy is therefore released. We also have metallic character, and this is the level of reactivity of a particular metal. Not necessarily when we think about a metal as being shiny, metal in the sense of defined as a periodic table. Now ions. Ions, we're going to look at some of the charges and how they get those and how those relate to the periodic table. So first off, when we're looking at an ion is defined as an atom that has a net positive or negative charge. Now specifically, when we're looking at ions, we have a positive ion or a cation, and this is when an atom reduces its electron number, because keep in mind, electrons have a negative charge. Now when the cation is formed, or positive is formed, the radius always becomes smaller. You're having this reduction in the size or total diameter of the atom in this case. Now the opposite of a cation would be a negative or anion, and this is when an atom gains electrons, gains those negative charges. This is represented by the change in the radius, where a negative or anions, the radius always will increase. So as that atom has the same number of protons, remember, we're having that increases. Think of it as like blowing up a balloon, an increase in the total radius of that particular negative or anion.